Alrighty, here's my review of the Overdryve 7 Pro. I paid $569 for it. Overall opinion, it's not worth it. Here's why. This is a tablet. It's like an Android tablet, magnet mounted base. It's pretty nice. Don't get me wrong, it's nice. It's a little tablet thing, you know, all this other shit. But it's for damn near $700. I'd expect this thing to like pretty much never mess up. It don't like roundabouts. I was going through an area and it was telling me to take a right. You couldn't take a right because there was no roads, and I was in the middle of a roundabout that had 2 exits or something like that. I don't fucking remember. All right, but I ended up just going somewhere, and this thing had the truck pointed sideways and like sliding all over the place, like it was a ghost truck or some shit. I was like, what the hell's going on with this thing? And I updated it too, so I don't know what was going on with that. Map was updated, apps were updated, software was updated. It was good to go. I don't know. This antenna here is not for GPS. It is because you can Bluetooth your phone to the tablet for like music or something like that, and it will broadcast on an FM frequency on that, and then your radio can pick it up. Or you can just use like an auxiliary cable, something like that. Yeah, this little doohickey you can plug in. It's a Sirius XM deal. It's like a magnet base, you know, so yeah, it's a pretty good magnet. But you can like magnet onto shit if you want to get Sirius XM. Man, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do nothing with it but GPS. As soon as I started plugging that thing in and started dicking around with that shit, that's when it started doing that. So I don't know, maybe it's nothing, maybe it's just a random glitch and it's perfectly fine, but I don't know. The only reason I got this thing was because I can swipe down here, connect it to Wi-Fi, right? Go to my settings here, preferences, GPS repair, and system update, and I can do that over Wi-Fi, like a hotspot on my phone. I don't need, with those little cheap $300, I say cheap, man, the $300 ones, man, you can go in there, they work. I would prefer one of those. It's a smaller footprint, it doesn't block as much shit, you know, and it works, but you have to have a computer with the Mcnally docking software to update it, and that computer has to have internet. So if you don't have, if you're like me and that's the only reason you would ever need a computer, there's no point in going out there and spending $300, $400, $500 on a computer, you know, because you know the GPS is $300 plus another $300 for a computer. You can spend $600 on this and just update it straight over your Wi-Fi. That's the only reason I got this thing. All that other shit right there, I don't use. It's a regular like Android tablet. You can tell by the operating software, and it's got all these tools and stuff like that. You know, you can close out tasks and stuff. You can turn it off, put it to sleep. You know, it's got home button, all this other stuff like that. It's a regular Android tablet, but it's like, it's skinned over with Mcnally software. It's pretty good. No, it ain't no flagship. It ain't no Galaxy S10 Plus, which is what I've got. It ain't smooth on the spot. It's like, I mean, the tablet itself probably costs, if you were to buy a tablet similar performance nowadays, it might cost you like $150, $200, maybe. All right. All the extra money you're paying is Mcnally, their fees, their profit, their software, and the ability to update the maps and software on this thing anytime you want, as long as you've got signal and a hotspot. And that's really the only reason I got this thing. I would much rather have like a little smaller little ones. They're like $300, but like it can connect to Wi-Fi and update shit with it. Like you can connect to Wi-Fi on those things, but you can only get weather reports. I don't give a shit about weather reports unless it's a freaking tornado or hurricane. You know, I mean, shit. I just want something that can, like a little bitty one like this, like the other one I had. It was like a TND or TRD something. It was, I don't know. They're like $300. But if I could just get something like that, like an update with Wi-Fi, man, that would be the perfect system. That's all it does is GPS and update over Wi-Fi hotspot. You know, instead I had to pay damn near $600 for this thing, and just to get it to do all this stuff. Yeah, it's cool. I mean, you got little XM radio. I've never had this. I've never had that stuff before. These guys want like $20 a month or some shit like that. I've heard there's like things you can do, and you can only pay like $5 a month if you like desperate for your business or something, you know. But yeah, $600, man. But you get to update it whenever you want. You can install apps on there like Netflix and stuff. You can treat it like a regular Android tablet. I wouldn't do that though, because, you know, I mean, you start downloading apps. You've heard about apps having viruses or improper downloads, shit like that. I wouldn't do that with this. You know, you download apps, even if they are from the Play Store, they're certified by Google, you can still take a chance of messing this thing up. It's a big hassle. It's not worth it. For $600, you just want to use it as a GPS and update it over Wi-Fi and call it a day. That's my spell on it. So anyway, you make your own decisions. If you guys can find one out there like that, that's smaller footprint like them TND ones, and it can update over Wi-Fi, not connect to Wi-Fi, 'cause that's different. Connect and update over Wi-Fi. So yeah, that's my deal. You guys think you find something like that? Let me know. Put a comment down there. Tell me what it's called. Damn, I'll get rid of this thing and get one of those.